So when we get on this side, I just want to see if we get that elbow. Sometimes the elbow's a little bit low, but if we get more like a 90-degree angle, and then we throw in the elbow. Okay, if we get the elbow a little bit higher, okay. Imagine sitting on a table, so get the elbow a little bit higher, and then we fire. Okay, and when you get the elbow a little bit higher, when you throw with the elbow, your elbow tends to be coming forward. I want the elbow actually to go up towards the ball. So all your energy should be directed up into the surface instead of forward. You're throwing in lots of neck bends. Working it. What we also talked yesterday about the grip. The left finger being very loose. That's the one. Okay, so as you move your hand down the rack, you're going to get a little bit more release of the wrist. Okay. So make sure the elbow's firing up. Straight up the back of the ball. And you'll find the higher you come in, the more it dips down, the more it's going to explode. Feels a little unusual with your elbow being high. You still hold your elbow, okay. To the side, you see he's throwing with the elbow. Okay? That's a good sounding ball. Also looking for that sound, right? Throw up in the back of the ball. Toss. So far in the court, if we can move it back a bit, that's going to get me brushed more of the ball. What I want Brett to try is I want him to try and brush the ball from 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock. If the toss is too far in the court, you notice my wrist is coming down. So I actually want the elbow and wrist firing up from 3. Okay? Try that. That's the ball time. Okay? Same things, live up 3 legs. 7 to 3. That's the one. That was well over it. Very nice. You find these the second last one over the crossbar. That would hit the crossbar. When your toss gets a little bit too much inside the court, that's when you start losing. Now one's inside the net. A little bit more waxy. How's the net? You go lower. Okay. I just ask the lower his hand in the grip a little bit so he gets a little bit more release of his wrist. There it is. So when he gets his hand lower, you feel like your racket is on your hands? Yeah. But if you keep it low, you get so much more torque on the ball, right? Look at that. Wow. And I mentioned to Brett that we want to see the elbow at a 90-degree angle. We want his elbow firing up in the back of the ball. I also asked him to keep the racket, the bottom finger very, very low on his grip. And I want you to, if you come over this side for a second. Come over this side, please. Who your fastest one? So what I want to start seeing now when Brett does this as well, when he goes through his toss, you'll notice the angle of my hips and the angle of my shoulders. I want to see, instead of his elbow coming forward, I want to see his hips and shoulders roll over on top of each other. So they level off. So what you're going to start worrying about, Brett, is I was worried when you hit the ball in the beginning, the toss was way too far in the court. I was trying to kick the serve, toss was way too far in the court, and it was dropping early. I got my toss back a bit, aiming higher. When I get underneath it, my grip is loose, I start getting that torque I'm looking for. Okay? So we're going to start looking at the lines of his body. Okay? So we'll look at his hip position, his shoulder position. Gripping the racket still nice and low. Okay? A little bit too far in the court. Getting the height, toss a little bit behind you. Try to drive up your legs now. Elbow high. That's a good start. And we'll start looking at his legs and start seeing when his hips are in that position, his shoulders, actually he's getting his legs. See, when you get his legs, he did that perfectly. What I like what Brett just did there is that when he was able to hit his serve, Brett, fired with your left and your right leg kicked out, and you're getting a little bit inside the court, so you're starting to use your legs now. You're driving up with your legs. Really important where you put the toss, make sure it's not too far in the court, okay? So really drive up with your legs, so like a left leg kick. You push off your left, land with your left, your leg kicks out the back. There we go. So now we're getting the ball to get past the baseline now, right? Need to get few now from behind, just take the length out of that dude if he's actually able to achieve this goal. Okay. Over here. Wow. I'm going to give a few more. So now, when we first started the game, we noticed that, let's get on this side, I want to see the angle of the net, the ball dropping over the net. So we're supposed to see how many out of 10, so we can take a measurement each week and see how many out of 10 we're able to get. Okay. Try to get more on leg to leg, remember leg kick, left leg kick. Position your toss. Power there, the player will be able to move in, so we gotta get a little more velocity. Make sure your elbow's going up on the ball, on the back side of it. Okay. But some of the balls are in the best condition. That's the one. Any ball at the crossbar, that obviously the players will be trapped behind the baseline. Any ball past the crossbar, like that ball there, Brett, if you hit a serve like that, where should you be in the next ball? Looking for attack. So the guy's not going to be able to attack for second serve. That ball's definitely going to be shoulder height, and the person will be back behind the baseline. When you first started playing against Nathaniel, that's a great serve. When we first started playing against Nathaniel, he was moving inside the three-quarter part of the court and attacking. A few more. Okay, let's go stop for a second.